Let's get started and let's take a look at what is the typical internet marketing guru way of building an email list. You set up a hosting and get a domain. You build a nice, attractive and powerful landing pages. Build opt-in pages with click here to subscribe or click here to download your free ebook or click here for some incentive. And you typically have to create a 20 to 30 pages ebook. You can outsource this portion, of course, but the idea is to create an ebook to give away free in exchange for their email address. You want to create an ebook that is so valuable, so when a visitor lands in your landing page, they want to give you their email address to exchange for the free ebook. But does such an ebook really exist? Do you really go out and give your email address in exchange for some ebook? Maybe yes, maybe no. Then you have another problem after you have set up all this, your website has no traffic. Then a typical marketing guru will go out and do some advertising, and the most effective way is to use Facebook ad. And this I agree. You have to use Facebook ad because Facebook ad is really targeted to the niche that you want. And let's do the maths and see what is the time needed and cost needed to set up this email building system. You need to get a domain and hosting. If you already have a domain and hosting, then you save 30 minutes. If not, you could spend anywhere from 30 minutes for an experienced internet marketer. You set up a WordPress and this should take you 5 minutes, the max. And you set up a landing pages. If you're experienced, it probably take you 30 minutes. If you're inexperienced, it can take you 2 hours. And then you have to link your opt-in page with a autorespondent. Whether you are using GetResponse, Aweber, or MailChimp, it takes you anywhere from 30 minutes or more. And you have to build an ebook yourself. That may take you 2 days if you are fast enough. And remember, your ebook need to have an attractive ebook cover. If you do not know how to do an ebook cover, of course you can outsource this to Fiverr and it will cost you $5. Or you can basically outsource the whole ebook process to a freelancer. But you have to tell the freelancer what you want, and this may take you 1 hour because you want to tell them to build a 20 to 30 pages ebook and what is the content that you want them to fit inside the ebook. And setting up a Facebook ads and testing it, this may take you 2 hours, and you really do not want to go easy on this step because you are going to spend money on the Facebook ad. The rest of the thing, you may want to do some shortcut in your landing pages, but you shouldn't do any shortcut in your Facebook ad. You want to test it thoroughly. Which ad worked the best because you are spending money. And the cost needed, a domain and hosting per year will range you anywhere from $30 or more. Depending on which domain you are getting, the domain, you can get a very cheap domain for $1, or you get a .com domain, it may range for $10. And the hosting easily costs you $5 a month, but you can get some very cheap hosting as well. So I'll just put the cost as $30. An ebook, I don't suppose I have the time or you have the time to write a 20 to 30 pages ebook because we really want to start building the email list fast. And for ebook outsourcing, $50 will be considered a very good bargain. And sometimes you do not get what you want because you did not find the right freelancer or the freelancer do not know your topic well enough. And next we have the Facebook ad campaign, and this is the unknown factor. You really do not know how much you will be spending on the Facebook ad. Of course, you can set your limit. I only want to spend $100 on a Facebook ad. And with this $100, how many email will you be able to build? And this is a very typical opt-in pages. they have this free ebook. I'm not sure how many pages is this ebook. I have not subscribed to it. And of course, this is valued at $47 or whichever amount that you can put. And there's this nice ebook cover, which I don't know how to do. And if I have to do an ebook cover, I will outsource this to a freelancer. And I do not know how to write the ebook, nor do I have the time to write the ebook. So most likely I will outsource the ebook portion out as well. And then we have the opt-in pages. Basically, the two things that you want to collect is the name and the email address. You do not want to just collect the email address, because when we customize the email later, we will need their name as well. So these are the two fields that a typical internet marketer will need before they are willing to send you the ebook. And ask yourself this question: if you are interested in dog training, would you want to give your name and email address to get this free ebook? Maybe yes, maybe no. And if you really want, do you want to give your real email address out? The email address that you check every day? Or maybe you'll create another email address just to subscribe to all this free ebook. And once you give the other email address, you go in, check the email, download the free ebook, and you log out and never log in again until the next ebook that you need to subscribe. And that is the more typical way. The challenge that you will be facing, getting visitors to your website, this is the number one challenge for all the internet marketer. And running a Facebook ad is going to be very costly. Let's think about it. If you have 1,000 clicks to your website, how many of those 1,000 visits do you think will be willing to give you their name and email address to download your Super Dog Training ebook? And this ebook is so attractive that they can't reject. How many of these 1,000 do you think will subscribe? Definitely you won't get a 1,000 subscriber if you only have 1,000 click to your landing pages. The percentage could be as low as 5% or even lesser. So if you have 1,000 click, you may get 50 subscribers if you are lucky enough. So if you want to build a 1,000 email list, then we do the maths, you probably need about 20,000 click to your website. To have 20,000 click to your website, how much are you going to spend on the Facebook ads? I leave it to you. Just what are you thinking of? The guru want you to think that setting up an email list is a long-term process. You need to build a landing page, get a hosting, get a domain, give an attractive ebook, and constantly update your blog so that your visitor come back. This is a long-term process and nothing is wrong with it. Building an email list can be hard, especially for a new player or even for a seasonal, experienced internet marketer. Let me assume that you are an internet marketer and you have good experience on setting up landing pages, building website, setting up a blog, a WordPress website. If I were to tell you to start a brand new niche in a dog training, if you are not in this niche, if you are in a dog training, then I'll tell you to set up a niche in a CPA marketing. How long do you think you need to build up 1,000 targeted email leads? But building an email list can be easy, and I can show you how to build 1,000 targeted leads today with no website, no opt-in, no ebook, and you don't need to ask people to click here to subscribe or click here to download. And can you build more than 1,000? Yes, the choice is yours, but I will show you the way.